cheering at a different stadium here. This is a clash between Commanders fans and families in the community outside of the Wilson building there in D.C. Hundreds of people were inside sharing their opinions on the proposal to bring the team back to the district. Council members rotated in and out of that hearing all day long.
Yeah, and as you heard, there are passionate pleas from both sides on what they like to see as part of the deal ahead of a major vote on Friday. D.C. News Now's Daniel Hamburg joining us live tonight at the Wilson building.
And Daniel, with more than 500 people signing up to speak here, talk about what some of the things they were talking and saying there.
Well, Susan and Chris, there are a lot of people who are passionate on both sides of this issue. A lot of people say, well, if this deal is going to happen, let's just get a better deal, while other people are just upset at the fact that this whole process has been backwards. The public hearing was today, but that was after this deal has essentially already been made by first Mayor Bowser and then Council Chair Phil Mendelson. A $4 billion investment at the old RFK site has many Washingtonians excited for the future.
Bringing the Commanders home is more than a headline. It's a homecoming. It's economic development and investment in neighborhoods that deserve more than promises.
But others are worried a new stadium won't help their neighbors.
With the money that would go into this stadium deal, we could build thousands of units of deeply permanently affordable housing. We could create thousands of dream jobs restoring our rivers and our forests.
For all the ardent supporters and detractors, a good portion of people testifying say if a deal is going to happen, it needs to be better.
That Chairman Mendelson was able to wring out $700 million in concessions after looking at it for 2 weeks suggests maybe we have more negotiating leverage than we think.
Some referring to it as a seller's market, believing the team doesn't want to go to Maryland or Virginia.
What we need from you is to extract every single dime you can out of them for the privilege of being here.
And there's also a push for the council to include guarantees for workers in the district.
Imagine the thousands of construction jobs, operation roles, and vendor opportunities that will become available, many of which can and should go directly to D.C. residents.
Viewed as a major opportunity for some, but a bad deal for others, council members only have a few days to sort things out. Now, I'm told that meeting, that public hearing is still going on. I just ran into Ward 6 council member Charles Allen, who tells me he is still not a yes, but there is still time between now and Friday. He tells me that the Commanders are getting nervous that they don't have the votes on the council, and some terms of the deal changed even today. So tomorrow is when the team, the Commanders, as well as Mayor Bowser's office will be testifying in front of the council before that first vote on Friday. So it sounds like there is still some wiggle room there and still a lot to be done between now and then. We're live at the Wilson building. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.